Yes, you can plan your trip to Thailand for just 1,50,000 for 8 days to 9 days trip. Yes, that is possible. I'll show you how. Hello friends. So this is my first video where I am showing my face, and as you guys all know, wedding season is already here, and you guys would be planning a vacation or a honeymoon trip somewhere within India or a foreign trip. People may be planning a budget trip or they may be planning a luxury trip. It depends on you guys, whatever you can afford. So yeah, I will be telling you guys about all the budget trips that you can plan within India or outside India, a foreign trip. So there are many budget destinations outside India like Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Bali, Indonesia. Singapore is not cheap, but yeah, traveling there is cheap, but like expenditure is a lot more in Singapore. So last year I went to Thailand. People may think like a trip to Thailand is like a bachelor's trip or something like that. Like you will be wasting yourself and everything. But no, Thailand is not like that. I planned a trip to Thailand last year. It was my honeymoon trip. So we went to three destinations. First was Phuket. We took a flight from Delhi to Phuket, and from Phuket, the first place that we went was Krabi. After Krabi, we stayed in Krabi for 3 days. After Krabi, we went to Koh Samui. Koh Samui is an island in Thailand. And after that, since our flight was from Phuket only to Delhi, so we planned that we will stay in Phuket for last 2 days. So yeah, this was our itinerary. Tickets to Phuket from Delhi, return ticket somewhere around 20,000. So as I was checking on a Skyscanner or Google flights, so the tickets on in January, tickets in January, February, March, they somewhere range between 18,000 to 25,000. So if you will take a flight from Delhi to Phuket and back, it will take somewhere around 4 to 5 hours for a direct flight. But we opted for a halt in Singapore, Changi Airport, which you guys may know or may not. It is one of the most beautiful airport in the world, I would say. So yeah, we took a halt of 2 to 3 hours. So the total traveling time for me from Delhi to Phuket was 8 hours, which is not much, and it costed me 20,000. So the tickets for us, for me and my wife, they costed me somewhere around 40 to 41,000, which is fine for a foreign trip. So Thailand government has waived off visa requirement for Indian tourists, and this was the same last year also. There is no fees, no charge for visa. You just go there to the Phuket airport. They will stamp your passport, and you are free to go anywhere. I'll directly come to whatever places we visited and how much it costed us. So we landed in Phuket, and we took a cab to Krabi, which took us around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. And in Krabi, we were staying in Krabi Resort, which has its own private beach, and it is in the center of Krabi, like the market and everything is right there only. So we stayed in Krabi for 2 to 3 days, and for stay, we booked 3 to 4 months prior to our visit, and it costed us 7 to 8,000 per day for a room in Krabi Resort. So while we were in Krabi, we planned to go on a 7 island trip, which included Fifi Island also. We booked it over there only. So we were walking by the market and we asked for that 7 island package in 2, 3 different shops, and everybody was giving different prices. Everybody was giving a different package, and we thought it is not fixed. It is just like we guys do in India. Like you can do negotiations and you can do everything like that. So we negotiated a bit and we booked our Seven Island trip for the second day. Negotiations are like on peak. It is just like we do in India, in Delhi, and we hired a scooter there in Karabi, which costed us around 300 to 400 baht. It was also negotiable. So we visited whole Karabi on our scooty. After 2 3 days, we had to move to Koh Samui. We had already booked our resort there. We were staying in Sentara Villas, Koh Samui, which is a beautiful resort. It is a bit away from the market, but it is worth staying there. We stayed there for 3 days, and it costed us around 9 to 10,000 per day in Sentara Villas. You can also get rooms for 6 to 7,000 in other hotels which are in main Koh Samui market. So how we went from Karabi to Sentara Villas was we were strolling through the market of Karabi and we looked for different packages of buses that can take us to Koh Samui. But because it is an island, we had to go to a particular place. They call it pier. What we call a port here, they call it pier. So we went to a pier and from there we took a catamaran to Koh Samui Island. We can say it's Samui Island. They say it Koh Samui. So we went to Koh Samui and we stayed in Sentara Villas for 3 days. We took a scooter there and it costed us 300 baht only and for a day. And in Koh Samui we strolled through beaches and we had a massage, full body massage, and it was truly amazing. In our Sentara Villas, we had kayaking, which was totally free, and we could do it by ourselves. So it was the best thing that I liked. So in Koh Samui also, now we had to travel back to Phuket. So we strolled through the market. We looked for different packages that would take us to Phuket, and negotiations are necessary. Yeah, so we booked our best package that took us to Phuket, and we stayed in Phuket for 2 days. I'll share the screenshot of the place where we were staying, and it costed us around 6 to 7,000 for 2 days, and we visited one or two, I would say, not unexplored but less visited beach, which took a bit of a hiking and it was tiring for us. But when we went to that beach, it was amazing. It was beautiful in Phuket. So yeah, we stayed there for 2 days. We did not took a scooter there because our hotel was in the main market of Phuket. We strolled there. It was somewhere near that street market. So the airport in Phuket is a bit away from all the beaches. So we booked our taxi from our hotel to airport one day before on on Grab app, and it was a bit expensive. But I booked a economical taxi. But in the morning, I got to know that a Fortuner will be taking us to the airport, which was truly amazing for us Indian people. You know, Fortuner is like a premium car. So we went there to the airport. We took our flight back to Delhi. So yeah, it was a 8 to 9 days trip, and we covered 3 destinations, 3 days each, I would say, and 3 days are enough. So it was a good trip, and we did it in 1.5 lakhs. So if you want the calculation, you can get it like this: uh, 40,000 for our tickets. I would say 8,000 each day for a stay. So if you are booking it for 8 days, I would say 64,000. 64,000 plus 40,000, it will be 1,04,000. And for food, yeah, a vegetarian meal is easily available in main markets in every destination. But if you will go to some unexplored region, it will be a bit difficult to get vegetarian food there. But thanks to 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven helped us a lot. We took bread and salted butter there, and it helped us a lot. I told you that it costed us 1,04,000 for meal. I would say 1,000 rupees per day would be enough. If not 1,000, I would say two. Let's assume 2,000. If it is 2,000 rupees per day, it will cost you for 8 days 16,000. So it is still 1,20,000, and you are still left with 30,000. You can do miscellaneous activities and massages and everything. This all will be included in that 30 to 40,000, and it will take your budget to 1,50,000, 1,50,000 to 1,60,000, which is fair enough for a foreign trip in 8 to 9 days. So yeah, this is it, and I hope you guys liked it. This was my first video where I am showing my face. It is a bit difficult, but let's hope for the best. Thank you. Sayonara. Bye.